I was an orphan, with parents I couldn't remember, and a home that didn't want me, but I believed that one day I would begin a story of my own, and that day came sooner than I expected.
One rainy day, Jane Eyre was secretly reading a book in her Aunt Reed's grand house. In this home, books were not a privilege granted to orphans.
Get up! This is my house! You're just an orphan!
Endure it, but this is too much.
I can't take it anymore!
You acted like a beast, so a beast you'll be. Go back to where you belong, orphan.
Why? Why am I the only one punished? Why won't anyone listen to me?
This was the room of her late uncle, Mr. Reed. Jane believed he was watching over her. That thought brought her comfort and fear. Then, with a flash of white light, she saw a ghost.
I could die like this. Someone, please.
You're a dangerous child. I can't keep you in this house. I'm sending you to Lowwood, a place that tames girls like you.
Good. Anything's better than living in this house.
A child unloved decides to become her own person. Jane left Gateshead and entered Lowwood, a school for orphans. It preached Christian virtue, but felt more like a test of survival.
Learn humility first. You are sinners, and only through endurance can you be purified.
Live like a meat lamb under people like this? No, I'll survive. I won't break, ever.
Jane's first meal was cold porridge. She was freezing and hungry. Then someone came.
First time here? Don't worry. Once you get used to it, it's bearable.
She's smiling. How can she say that in a place like this?
The world is unfair, but that doesn't mean we have to become cruel. I just want to protect the peace inside me.
I've never known peace. For me, there was only anger first and always.
Still, you're here beside me. Maybe that's a beginning.
Even in Lowood's cruelty, Jane found a trace of warmth. It became the first memory that would one day sustain her. Even in pain, friendship blooms. That winter, illness spread through Lowwood. Cold, hunger, and neglect quietly claimed some lives.
Jane, I'm glad you're here. I wanted to say goodbye to you.
You're going home?
Yes, I'm going home. My forever home. I feel so at peace with you here, Jane. I think I'm ready to sleep now. Good night, Jane.
Good night, Helen.
That night, Jane held Helen's hand with her own small one, right to the end. Though it grew cold, it left Jane with warmth.
We grow by losing someone, and sometimes we grow stronger to protect someone else.
I'm no longer alone. Your life lives on in me. I won't forget you, Helen.
Helen Burns. The world forgot her, but in Jane's heart she lived on. From then on, the school became not a grave for orphans, but a turning point for life. One person's death can change another's life. Time passed. Jane studied diligently, and by 20 she became a teacher at Lowwood. Now, the children called her Miss Eyre.
The look in the children's eyes, it mirrors my past. Eyes full of hurt, yet the flame still flickers.
Now it's your turn to be someone's, Helen. That's why we exist.
Life here is stable and meaningful. But why do I keep finding myself staring out the window? It's been my whole life here like this? No. I want to know what's out there too.
Jane placed an advertisement in the newspaper looking for a position as a governess, and a reply arrived. Thornfield Hall. It was a letter requesting the education of a 10-year-old girl.
Wherever that place is, I know you'll do just fine. Because inside you there's Helen's strength and a fire that's all your own.
Even if I come back, I want to return as someone who's grown, someone broader than before.
Stability makes us stay. Belonging keeps us moving. That day, Jane boarded a carriage speeding down a strange forest path. Their destination, Thornfield. A Gothic mansion shrouded in mist. There, she would come face to face with her destiny.
The air feels cold, yet strangely alluring. From the start, my heart won't stay still.
Welcome, Miss Eyre. You must be tired from your long journey. Come inside and warm yourself by the fire.
This isn't just a house, it feels more like a fortress, as if it's steeped in ancient memories.
For now, your only duty is to look after a girl named Adele. She is the ward of Mr. Rochester, the master of this house. The master, he often travels, so he is not at home at the moment.
So Adele was neither Mrs. Fairfax's daughter, nor the master's own child. I'll meet her soon enough. No need to ask. Is this the beginning of something new for me? Or just another battlefield?
All fates quietly approached the door.
Miss Eyre, I can sing too. I learned in Paris. And I want to see Mr. Rochester as well.
Doesn't he travel a lot? I suppose he doesn't see you very often, does he?
That's right, but he sometimes sends me gifts, like pretty dresses or dolls.
Adele is the daughter of Mr. Rochester's former lover. Even he isn't certain.
A daughter he's not sure is his, and yet he takes responsibility. What a strange man. Mr. Rochester, what kind of man is he really?
Thornfield spoke more by night than by day. Something hidden beyond the door kept unsettling Jane's senses.
What is that? This place, I chose it myself. A strange blend of peace and unease seeps through the air. Perhaps this mansion is far from ordinary.
While reading and enjoying her walk, Jane suddenly came face to face with a stranger, a man who had just fallen from his horse.
Are you okay? Are you hurt anywhere?
The horse slipped. It was my fault. And you are. Who are you?
I'm the governess at Thornfield Hall. I was just passing this way by chance.
Isn't it dangerous, walking alone in a place like this?
If I were afraid of danger, I wouldn't have come in the first place.
So, an interesting person has come to Thornfield.
That person, strangely rough and somehow unforgettable.
Mr. Rochester has arrived. He got here just a moment ago, but it seems his horse was injured.
The person I just met was Rochester.
Miss Eyre, quite composed, aren't you? Even when I was injured and at a loss for words, you didn't lose your composure.
Being flustered wouldn't have helped. Action had to come before emotion.
You're a rare kind of woman. An orphan, educated, and became a teacher. You've got a face untouched by the world.
Is that a compliment or merely an observation?
Both. From time to time, I rather enjoy analyzing people.
Then I suppose I may analyze you as well. Yours is the face of someone who knows loneliness, but chooses to act even harsher because of it.
Interesting. People usually just say I'm rude or eccentric at best. Adele may not be of my blood, but she is my responsibility. One day, I'll tell you the full story.
That look in your eyes, weary yet deep, and, strangely, it makes me want to believe. That laugh, I just heard it. Who could that be?
At night, the halls of Thornfield moved as if they were alive. And at the end of them, there was a single door, shut tight.
That laugh, it definitely came from beyond this door.
You'd best stay away from here at night, Miss Eyre. It's just an old storage room, makes all sorts of noises.
Is the laughter coming from the storage room too?
Well, as there is a servant named Grace, a bit touched in the head perhaps. Come now, let's get you back to your room.
Something is being hidden here. Burning smell? Where is it coming from?
Rochester, wake up! There's a fire!
What? Damn it! The turns!
You saved my life. Thank you. Now that everything is under control, please don't speak a word of what happened tonight to anyone.
You don't want me to tell anyone? But it was clearly Grace's doing.
I'll deal with Grace myself.
He's hiding something.
You're nothing like the person I thought you were. You're strong and strangely comforting.
Why does that stay in my heart like that? Is it really okay for me to stay by his side?
After going through the crisis with Rochester, Jane found herself strangely drawn to the mirror, her own reflection, something she had never cared about before, now felt unfamiliar.
I'm too pale, my eyes are ordinary, and my dress is all yellowed and faded. By his side, there should be a woman far more beautiful and noble than me.
A letter arrived saying that Rochester would return to Thornfield in 3 days, and that he would be bringing many guests with him.
They say Miss Ingram will be visiting again, and this time she's staying longer.
She suits Mr. Rochester well. They both have a certain elegance.
I'm just a governess after all.
Rochester had invited noble guests, including the Ingrams. The mansion rang with music and laughter, but to Jane, those sounds felt more and more distant.
Miss Ingram has arrived.
Look over there, Miss Ingram. Isn't she truly beautiful?
If I have to compete with someone like her, then I'd rather just... Maybe it's better not to hope for anything at all. What was I expecting? This isn't a fairy tale. He's a nobleman, and I'm just a governess.
Don't forget, you are more precious than anyone. Love doesn't descend from above. It begins when two people truly see each other.
Those words feel so far away right now.
Why do you look so pale, Jane? Is it because I was laughing with Miss Ingram?
No, that has nothing to do with me.
Is that really so? Do you truly feel nothing in your heart?
A woman like Miss Ingram belongs by his side. And I'm just a governess, low-born. I mustn't dare to hope.
An unexpected letter arrived. Her cruel cousin John had squandered the entire family fortune and, hounded by debt, had taken his own life, leaving her aunt gravely ill as a result.
I swore I'd never return to that house, but...
The hallway where, as a child, her footsteps always had to be quiet. She no longer shrank back there anymore.
No, I'm not afraid here anymore.
The voice that once sought to cast Jane out now barely escaped the throat in a frail whisper.
The drawer, bottom one, the letter, it's yours.
A letter?
She took out the yellowed envelope and read its contents.
Madam, I wish to know the whereabouts of my niece, Jane Eyre. I have no children of my own, and I intend to adopt my niece Jane Eyre as my daughter, and leave her all my property when I die.
The letter had been written 3 years ago, and the sender was Jane's uncle, John Eyre. Her aunt had replied, saying that Jane was dead.
Why did you keep this hidden for 3 years?
I hated the thought of you entering that household. Because I resented you. But now, facing death, it weighs on my heart.
Still, thank you for telling me.
She left the house once filled with hatred, now looking upon it with compassion. In that moment, Jane had truly moved beyond her past.
The past shaped me, but the future is mine to shape.
Ah, Miss Eyre, you've returned. What happened at Gateshead? Are you all right?
Yes, everything's been settled. It's just that my heart feels a bit complicated.
I suppose so. The house has changed a bit while you were away. I'm planning to send Adele off to school soon.
You're sending Adele away?
She needs a different world now. And you two will soon need to find another good position, I suppose.
If you tell me to leave, then I will. Are you getting married soon?
Perhaps so. We were good friends, weren't we? I feel as though you and I are bound by a strange thread. But now I fear that thread may unravel. In time you'll forgive me, won't you?
Are you telling me to forget? Then what was I exactly? In this house, by your side, what was I to you?
Jane, why are you so upset? Is leaving this place truly so sorrowful for you?
That's right. I'm sad to leave Thornfield, but you told me to go, didn't you? How could I possibly stay here when I mean nothing to you? Do you think because I'm poor and low-born that I don't have a soul? I have a soul just as much as you do. You're going to marry Miss Ingram, aren't you?
Jane, the one I wish to marry is not Ingram. It's you, Jane.
For the first time, they looked at each other as equals, not from their knees, but from where their hearts met.
This dress is truly beautiful. It will suit you perfectly, Miss Jane.
You look just like a princess, mademoiselle.
I still can't believe any of this.
That night, something passed through Jane's room. Its face was unknowable, and it vanished, leaving behind only a cold breath.
My veil, it's torn?
What happened, Miss Jane?
I don't know, I really don't. But last night, someone definitely came into my room.
The deeper their love grew, the darker the shadow became. Jane could feel it. Something would not let this marriage happen quietly. In the sunlit chapel, her dress gleamed, and the vows were ready to be spoken.
Edward Fairfax Rochester, do you take this woman to be your wife?
I do.
Miss Jane Eyre, do you take this man to be your husband?
I do.
This marriage must be stopped. Mr. Rochester is already married.
and his wife is still alive.
Is that true?
It's true. But I didn't want to lose you. I was deceived into this marriage, too.
The place everyone followed to was a dark attic. Inside, a wild-haired woman was howling behind iron bars.
She was. The ghost in this house. Mr. Rochester's wife?
The vow was broken, and love was cast into confusion. Jane could no longer speak another word. That night, she didn't look back. Before love could become a sin, she wanted to protect herself.
Rochester loved me, but he hid the truth. I decided I would not belong to him.
Jane wandered aimlessly. After days without food, her body had reached its limit. Her feet were cracked, and she couldn't even speak.
Dear God, please, don't forsake me.
She opened her eyes beneath a white sheet, the warmth of a fireplace, an unfamiliar room, and a stranger.
You collapsed at our doorstep 2 days ago. We brought you inside, and my sisters nursed you back with great care.
Thank you. I'm Jane Elliot. Beyond that, I'm afraid I can't tell you more.
Who you are, and where you came from, I'm sure you'll be able to tell us soon. But for now, I won't ask.
Rosby felt beneath them. His words were cold, yet a warmth could be felt beneath them.
After several days of rest, color slowly returned to her face. Then one day, St. John quietly spoke.
There's a small charity school in this village. They need someone to teach the children, and I believe you might be the right person for it.
Can I really do this?
You are well educated, and you have experience in teaching. This is both an act of charity and a calling.
Thank you. I'll try my best.
She opened the classroom door. Strange children, rough and aged wooden desks, a chalkboard covered in dust. Everything was unfamiliar, but she was not. Teaching was instinctive to her.
I stand here once again, under Brocklehurst, at Lowwood. This space has always shaped me.
Ma'am, what is your name?
I'm Jane. You can call me Miss Elliot.
On the first day, chalk stained her fingers, and her voice grew hoarse. Even so, she smiled. Meaning had begun to seep back into her life.
The children look up to you. You possess a rare conviction as an educator.
Time with the children makes me forget about myself.
Someone like you, shouldn't you be entrusted with a far greater mission? Miss Jane, I received a letter today from a solicitor named Mr. Briggs. He said he's looking for a woman, and her background matches yours almost exactly. You are Jane Eyre, aren't you?
How did you come to receive that letter? And why is that lawyer looking for me?
My name is St. John I. Rivers. My mother's maiden name was Eyre, and that makes us cousins. Your uncle, John Eyre, has passed away and left you a vast fortune, £20,000.
For the first time, I found a family. A true family.
We're family, Jane. It's not about the money. It's about the heart.
This inheritance doesn't belong to me alone. It belongs to all of us.
You possess both intellect and devotion. You are perfectly suited to be my companion in mission.
What do you mean?
Come with me to India as a missionary and as my wife.
Isn't that a condition, not love?
Even without love, a life built on duty can still be a noble one.
I can't accept a marriage without love.
Then are you refusing the will of God?
My brother is always like that. He only sees people as his mission.
We don't want you to go to India like this, because that wouldn't be Jane.
The loveless duty he speaks of, it can't define who I am. But is that truly God's will? I've thought about it, and if that truly is the path meant for me...
All right. In the end, you will follow the will of God.
Jane.
Is this a dream? No, he's calling out to me. I left Rochester and found myself. Now I'm ready to return to him.
Are you really going back to him?
This is my choice. It's the path to the life I want.
Jane, you must be happy.
She returns, not into old shadows, but in her own light. And if he is still there, they too can begin again. The mansion had crumbled. The flames had devoured everything, and all that remained was ash.
Thornfield manor like this.
There was a madwoman in that house, and she set it on fire. The master tried to save her, and that's how he... Oh dear.
Is she dead?
Yes, she jumped from the rooftop. Mr. Rochester lost his sight, and one of his hands. I've heard he now lives at the manor in Ferndy, and...
I can't believe it.
Has he forgotten me? Or did he miss me as much as I missed him?
Who's there? Is it Martin?
No, it's me. It's Jane.
You're alive. Even though I cannot see, I can feel that you've come.
I won't leave you again.
Sunlight gently settled in, and quiet hands moved through the kitchen.
It's the herbal tea you liked. Do you remember?
I may not remember, but your scent is still the same. Jane, I've lost most of what I once had. But from the moment you returned, I've been whole again.
Me too. For the first time, my heart feels whole.
It wasn't a grand ceremony, but it was a vow more sincere than any other.
To you who are reading this story, perhaps you too are living somewhere between loneliness, anger, and a flicker of hope. I lost many things, but there was one I never let go of, the will to stay true to who I am. When I realized I could be loved without living up to someone else's expectations, that's when I finally learned to love myself. I hope such a moment comes for you too, a moment to make a choice, not dazzling, but quiet and steadfast. And one day, at the end of that choice, may you be able to say your own, Rada, I married him.